guys, it's Musha and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm going to be answering your frequently asked questions about wild growth hair oil. Okay, I get so many questions in the comment section, in the DMs, everywhere about wild growth hair oil. So I'm gonna go through some of these questions, some of these DMs, and just answer those questions, because you know, answering to each and every person can be a bit tiring. If I can just make a video and at least everyone, then they get to watch the video and then they have the answer, so I'm not replying to each person with every question, because one person might ask that question and another person is gonna ask the same question. So I'm thinking, let's just put it all in the video and you guys can watch, and that way we are solving the problem and everybody is happy. All right, so if this is your first time clicking on this video, thank you so much for clicking on the video and welcome to the channel. So yeah, be sure to subscribe and join the tribe. Without talking too much, let's get into the video. Okay, so before we get into this video, I just wanted to quickly give a shout out to my hair growth oil. If you guys didn't know, I have my very own hair growth oil, and if you want something that's the alternative to wild growth hair oil, then definitely check out my very own hair growth oil I have from my brand. My brand is called Unbothered, and I will link it on the screen and in the description box below. You can check out my hair growth oil. It is called the Moto hair growth oil. So this is basically my hair growth oil, because obviously for me personally, I found that wild growth hair oil really itches my scalp when I use it, and so I decided to create my very own hair growth oil, which is the Moto hair growth oil that I use on my scalp. I use this for my growth, so I've been using this, but I decided that I wanted to share with the rest of the world. I wanted to share my recipe with you guys. So if you want to get one of these, then I will link it in the description box where you can check it out, and yeah, support your girl. Yeah. That's my oil from my very own brand, because you know. But yeah, that's how excited I get when, you know, I'm just like talking about my product. But basically this oil has so many amazing benefits, so many great oils inside of it. I have listed all the ingredients in this oil, so nothing is hidden, and if you wanted, you could even make your very own oil of this, because it's all in the back here. If you'll focus. Well, it's no focusing, but anyway, the ingredients are in the back. When you purchase it, you get to see everything that's on there. There's castor oil in there, there's jojoba oil, there's avocado oil, pumpkin seed oil. I literally just put all my favorite oils in this oil, and obviously not just because they're my favorite. The reason they're my favorite is because of the benefits that they have, and the benefits of how they promote hair growth, and yeah, all that good stuff. So if you're suffering from hair loss, sis, brother, this is for you. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by checking the comments and seeing the comments obviously that I haven't responded to, and then I will read them out and then answer the question. So it's a bit like a Q&A, so frequently asked questions, because they continue to come up. So there's a question that says, how often should you use the wild growth hair oil, and when should you apply it? Okay, the wild growth hair oil does have instructions on the bottle, and it does tell you how often you should be using it. I'll read on the bottle and then I'll tell you what I think you should do. So on here it says, observe results daily, gradually increase frequency from once a week to 3 times per week over the course of the first month, and then after, maintain a light coating of moisture throughout hair and scalp by applying on an average of 3 times per week. They do say when you start using wild growth hair oil, you sort of have to build it up. You use it like this time, use it once a week, and then next time use it twice, and then you know the other time, the third week, you use it 3 times a week, and then you maintain that 3 times a week by seeing how your hair responds first of all. So you maintain that to keep your hair moisturized, and obviously to reap the benefits of the growth, obviously, because that's why we're using wild growth hair oil. We want our hair to flourish. Okay, so yeah, so for me personally, I didn't really do that, you know, use it once a week, use it here. I was just using it, okay? I was just using it like any regular oil. I would just use it like whenever. If you want, use it daily. just depends. Like, depends on your hair type, depends on what you're looking for. If you just want a gradual effect, then definitely follow the instructions. For me, I was definitely just using it like every other day, every other week, like just whenever. I didn't really follow the instructions, to be honest. So yeah, that's that question. Someone said, so the first week you use it 1 time, the second week you use it 2 times, third week 3 times a day. What do you do to your hair while waiting on the second week? Do you wet it or do nothing? Right, so it's like, what do I do in the meantime when I'm waiting? Because it says use it once a week this time around. Because obviously I said like you can use it every other day, you can use it every 3 days. But if you're gonna go by the instructions, then I would say if you use it like the first week you use it once a week, second week you use it twice a week. So within those in-betweens when you're waiting, I'm pretty sure you have other oils at home that you have, so just use those as a replacement, as a treatment. Like, just go about your normal routine as you would. Think of wild growth hair oil as like a treatment. Like, let's say you do a protein treatment, you don't do protein treatment every single day. Now I'm like sort of contradicting myself of what I said, because I said I use it every day, I use it every other day. But I'm just trying to give an example to take this home. Hopefully it makes sense. But basically think of it as a treatment. So you use it that 1 time, and then that 1 time once a week, and then you just continue your routine as normal. So in the meantime, just continue your routine, just do what you normally do without the wild growth hair oil. And then the second week, again, use it twice a week, but continue with your normal routine as you would with other oils that you use and other products that you put in your hair. Hopefully answers the question. Someone says, can I also use this oil on my blonde hair? Warm greetings from Germany. Oh, hi. Yes, of course. Like, wild growth hair oil is meant for everybody. I have done a video of, it's called The Truth About Wild Growth Hair Oil, so I will link it up in the iCard and you can go and check it out. It has all the fun facts and all the benefits and everything, and what literally, when I said the truth about wild growth hair oil, it was a breakdown of the video, the entire product. Back to the question, yeah, can I use the oil on my blonde hair? Yes, of course you can use the wild growth hair oil on your blonde hair. Of course you have to consider the fact that the oil is on the heavy side, so when you do use it, you will use it as a treatment. So you put it on your hair, you let it sit for maybe 30 minutes to an hour and rinse it out, wash your hair as you would, or you can sleep with it through the night. Obviously cover your hair with a plastic bag, wrap your hair so that nothing is leaking onto your pillows. So yeah, you could use it as a treatment like that, like an oil treatment. So obviously you focus on the scalp and onto the rest of the hair. So yeah, definitely you can use it, because wild growth hair oil is for everybody. Okay, another question is, do you put it on wet or dry hair? How long do you leave it in your hair for? You can do either. If you wash your hair is freshly washed, you can apply wild growth hair oil. Wait, let me just say, the focus of this one in the white bottle is for the scalp. The one in the yellow bottle is for the hair. So if you have this one, then focus on the scalp. If you have the yellow one, then focus on the hair. I don't have the yellow one, but that one. Focus on the hair. The yellow one is a moisturizer, and this one is for the scalp and growth. Okay, the other one is for moisture and shine. So now, when you say how long do you leave it in for, it depends on which one you're using. So if you're using the one for the scalp, then obviously it depends on your hair type as well. If you have natural African hair, but if you've got natural hair, if you're a black person, then you can leave it on for however long until your next wash day, because as naturals with our natural hair, we don't mind having a bit of grease in our hair, because our hair sort of thrives on oils, you know, because our hair has got tight coils, and obviously the sebum from the scalp has a hard time reaching the rest of our hair. So we add oils to our hair. That helps with keeping our hair moisturized for longer periods. I digress. Anyway, let me land. Yeah, so how long you keep it on for your hair depends on your hair type. If your hair is like on the type 1A, like, you know, straight Caucasian hair or Indian, Asian, whichever one, if you have straight fine hair, then obviously you're not gonna want to keep that oil into your hair for any longer than an hour, or you can do an overnight treatment like I said before, because your hair will get weighed down because the oil is on the heavier side. So definitely wash it out if your hair is on the type 1 side of the spectrum, type 1, type 2. I mean, type 3, they can sort of handle heavy oils a little bit, and obviously the rest of us on this other end, like 3, 4, B, 4, C, we can leave the wild growth hair oil on our hair until our next wash days, which for most people wash days is like once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, and once every month. Whereas on this other end of the spectrum, on the 1A, they wash their hair most times every day, every other day. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. Oh yeah, and do you put it on wet or dry hair? So it doesn't matter really. You can put it on wet or dry hair, it doesn't matter. Someone says, is it possible to apply to short natural hair? It honestly doesn't matter what your length of your hair is. You can apply wild growth hair oil to any length of your hair. Like your hair is long, your hair is short, it doesn't matter, because the point of applying wild growth hair oil is the growth. The name is it's in the title, wild growth hair oil. It's in the name of the oil. So the point that people use wild growth hair oil is for hair growth. Okay, so this is like a similar question to what I answered before. It says, do you use it any time of the day and then put the rubber cap on, or do you use it at night before bed? Thank you for your questions. Anyway, again, that depends on your hair type. It depends on your hair type. Like I said, you can use it before bed as a treatment. You put it on your hair and leave it there, like you just let it do its thing. As a treatment, you put a plastic bag on your head, a shower cap, whatever you've got, and wrap it. Let it sit for like an hour or 2, 30 minutes, and rinse it out, wash your hair, style as normal. Whereas, like I said, for people like me, can leave the wild growth hair oil on our scalp until the next wash day. Personally, I didn't keep it on for as long as up until my next wash day, just because it has like this thick film to it. I think there's like wax in there, so it forms this film on your hair, and obviously it just doesn't look nice, so you literally have to wash it out. Somebody was asking, where'd you get the oil from? I get mine from Amazon. I can link it down below, or you can just go to your hair beauty store where they sell hair products, where they sell Asian, Black, African hair products. You definitely find wild growth hair oil in there. You can get it from eBay, I'm pretty sure. I just use Amazon now because Amazon, you know, Prime, you get things next day delivery. So yeah. I've heard people say there's a fake stuff out there, so you have to be careful, because people say, oh, if it's not itching it means it's fake. But I've mentioned that before, the whole itching thing is just to do with your scalp sensitivity, to be honest. Like some people have allergies to certain ingredients that are in the oil, and some people are not. So people who have a sensitivity to the ingredients might experience a bit of itching on the scalp, such as myself. And then obviously people who haven't got sensitivity to it may not experience anything, so they might think, oh, it's fake. But actually no, you have to remember we are all different, and certain products don't react the same way to everybody. We need to remember that. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you guys want another one, I would definitely do a part 2 to answer most of these questions for you guys. But yeah, I will end it here, and hopefully I've answered some of your questions, and hopefully it's making sense for you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed and you learned something from this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and join the tribe. Until next time, live your best natural, period. Bye guys.